Yo GG, I am PANCZASU, the mighty MiG spammer. Welcome to Endless Space. This is in fact the very first video that is not, technically speaking, published by me. That's right, I am currently using this YouTube schedule system because at the moment that you're watching this video, I am in Korea! I'm so happy, even though I'm not yet there. But when you watch this video, I will be. In fact, this video will be published on the, let me count it for you, 8th, 9th? One of the two, which means that today, for me, or rather for you, whatever, it's the Sonia Shade concert, yes! I'm so happy! Sonia Shade, aka Girls' Generation, in case you're wondering. But anyway, I think I actually do not have a lot of things to do, so I might as well end the 10 off camera. I changed some things around to make sure that my new assistants have Planetary Institute. No idea why I didn't get them before, but I guess I didn't quite have the industry yet. And Heavy Isotope Refineries is actually probably better than Planetary Institute, but right now I really need the dust. I'm only 20 dust away from, you know, reviving my hero, who is over here in case you do not believe me. Look at that. And this time I'm going to lose 110. I could increase my tax rate to, you know, not lose as much, but having my Empire Rod of Fervent is boosting my everything except my dust, obviously. And I need it because I want to have as much industry on my home system as possible. And also this amount of industry I have on I am hot and contradict is necessary to actually be able to create the amount of improvements I want to make, which is a lot, by the way. Anyway, let's end the 10 while I keep talking about the fact that I'm in Korea and so happy, and I forgot to move one of my ships, whatever. Doesn't really matter now, does it? Maya is captured by pirates, that's very nice, but was something else I wanted to say, just to put things in perspective for you. Today is also the day, for me anyway, that I made my Project Zomboid video, which was pretty horrible. I have to admit it wasn't one of my best videos, not at all, it was really bad. But anyway, normally I would scrap it. This time I didn't because I need as many videos as I can get. I don't, to, you know, keep uploading when I'm away, and that's interesting. I'll need to think about it. Then again, I want guard post on my own, but I'll think about it. I have an entire time to think about peace treaty offered to me by Sheridan, and it is an important, you know, game changer thingy possibly. And Lahat Amoebas, you sons of, I don't know, primordial soup. You son of a primordial soup. That's the new insult when you want to insult somebody. You son of a primordial soup. That's right. Oh, and there are pirates about to invade Kratz. That's just cute. And oh, look at that. As soon as I moved away from Kratz, an amoeba ship is rolling in, and even more amoeba ships, and even more amoeba ships. Those bastards. Right now I cannot invoke the fury I had in my last Endless Space video, which was awesome, if I may say so myself. This time, unfortunately, I cannot repeat the exact same thing, but hopefully this will soon change. I will be in my enraged mode, ready to absolutely own anything there is to own. As simple as that. Now, I am kinda frightened to click on this and execute all planned moves, but I think that all my moves are carefully planned and they are well planned at the same time. So, ruins undefended, huh? Well, that's your mistake, Amiragi! It is mine now. The ruins, that is, they are mine. Anyway, as you can see, amoebas are going to invade my Tortuga system, and at this point in time, I do not see any of them invading Matrix. So what I might end up doing is moving some of those electric ships to intercept the amoeba fleet, which is bigger, mind you, but then again, electrics are electric. And I think that they are worthy of this challenge, and that they will do well. I hope, at any rate. But anyway, what is more important right now is getting my tax rate to the, you know, reasonable amount. Right now I cannot be on a good approval because I just captured Kratz, so no matter what I do, getting on the Fervent Empire approval would be pretty difficult, and I do need the dust. I need it quite badly. Sadly, this is going to make Rendezvous outstrike, and I am hot and unhappy, but I think I can get over it. I need the extra dust at all costs. I need my hero. He's got tons of powerful abilities, and he does have the harvester as well, which will allow me to, you know, go back at the top of dust production, which is very, very important. Now, Sheridan actually do want to be at peace with me. That's actually... Oh, I forgot my timer again, I keep doing that. Whatever, I guess I'll just end this video early. So, Sheridan, it actually might be worth accepting the offer because their attitude is going low, as you can see. Because of expansion, military weakness. Military weakness for you? I have better military than you, I thought. I'm like, hold on a second, do I? No, I do not. Never mind then. They actually have a better military. That's surprising. I guess I did lose some ships, though I don't remember this happening. Then again, they like me for past exchanges, of which there were none. And long-term peaceful status. You know what? I might accept it for now. I will admit the loss of guard post. I will let them do whatever they want with it. I hope that they will do it good. And then, only then, I shall engage with my mightiest fury and whatnot. Actually, are they at alliance with amoebas? They are not, which is good. In fact, they do not really like amoebas all that much now that I look at it, which is nice. Maybe, just maybe, we could become on friends, but I honestly do not want to be friends with them. I'll accept this offer peace treaty just to stab them at their back when they least expect it. Because I'm evil like this. I'm willing to go in as far as it goes just to watch people turn into ashes around me and die in the most violent and gruesome way possible and applicable. Now there is an enemy fleet that will attack me, no doubt. It just did. Imperator. It is imperious and it has beams, loads of beams. I like Horatio, they are manly enough to use beams, which is by all means nice. And those Imperators look mighty scary. And I don't think I'll be able to retreat from so many beam ships, but you know what, I might as well try my best. It is good that I keep exploring the Horatio systems, because keep in mind, I do by all means want to be at a peaceful relation with them. Because it's all so very important for me right now. They are the hammer, which I will use to crush the amoebas defenses. And then when both factions are weakened with their wars and petty disagreements, I will come in and I will take my death toll. It was supposed to sound more epic, trust me, but I'll take what I can get. Anyway, I think that this is all I can do in this turn. Matrix is stacking up on industry, which is nice. I'm not exploiting this asteroid belt, which is bad. I do need to do so. And I'm still a couple of turns away from actually being maxed out on food. That's okay though. I could get those extra improvements, but they cost too much industry for me to actually accept that. And I need to stock up on industry as much as it is humanly possible. With that being said, I can advance into the next turn, and you know what? I can drink my juice. It is my new juice, last one I just finished drinking, so I can now go back into my favorite one and just sip it with pleasure. So give me a second. Oh, yes, thank you, dear juice deity. Anyway, pirates attack me, and amoebas attack me as well. You think you can protect ruins? You are wrong. We're killing up against the wall. This century's biggest bullet show. We're killing. We're on the right track. We're still on top, girls. I had to do this. I'm sorry. I bet that today, I mean today for you, not today for me, I'm listening to the very same song, except, you know, sung in the proper way without people, you know, just sang in the proper way. Accept this as enough of an explanation. And anyway, enemy loads of beams that they are going to utilize against me, but I was able to counter their metals. Can you counter a metal? What other F does it mean to counter a metal? Whatever, the enemy does have purple lasers, which worries me slightly, but I have the advantage of awesomeness, and I will rip the hearts out, even though amoebas don't, technically speaking, have any hearts, but it doesn't matter. In my last video, my last End of Space video that is, I was an angel of death, the rider of the apocalypse, and the real madman behind all of the evil villainy stuff. And I am still such a person now, even though it is hidden deep inside my personality, and those ships do not go down actually. Even though I keep countering them, they actually stand tall. Ulysses was destroyed, however, as were two of my electrics. This battle is pretty even, I have to give it to amoebas, but I will prevail in the end. There is nothing that can stop me from grabbing this victory out of the cold dead hands. And soon, this is just like the prelude of what is going to happen, which will be the utter annihilation of my opponents. I might lose all my electrics, but the enemy will lose his Proteus. There's no denying of that. And there it goes. Watch as it blows away in the blaze of non-glory. I say non-glory because the enemies do not deserve any glory at all. They only deserve suffering, and I'll condemn them to the vast endlessness of suffering indeed. Hell is pleasant compared to what I'm going to do to them. Mind my words. In fact, they dare invade Matrix but do not officially declare battle on me? Oh, you are so wrong. Spamming missiles now, that is not very nice indeed. What were the pure fuels they used before? 7. So the enemy was switched into missiles from beams. I like you even less now. And I'll make sure you pay for your transgression. I will make sure of that with my own dear life if I have to, that I kill you. Whew, that was kinda tiresome, but also at the same time not nearly as amazing as in my last Endless Space video, but it was still quite something, wasn't it? I don't know. I do know, however, that I need to sip a little bit more juice, so let me do just that. No, I don't have any anti-missiles. No, why did I do that? No! I don't have anti-missiles. I have loads of anti-missiles. Oh, amoebas. Seems like past me was smarter than you thought, huh? Because I'm stocked full of anti-missiles. This is why I did so poorly in the previous battle. I was simply not equipped with shields as I thought just moments ago. I was equipped with anti-missiles. And you know what? They work really well. That laugh was kinda non-creepy, it was just bad. But whatever, now is the time when beams are most effective and missiles will get progressively weaker, which is good. My flag defense will do its best, hopefully keeping this electric alive, which would be great by all means if I can still maintain it. Some of missiles broke through, but it was not nearly enough to keep my ship down. And look at all those whole bridges I am now insulting about this cowardly bastard who is running away. How dare he try to run away? Oh no, you devil! Don't you dare run away. Actually, do run away from me, but I will hunt you down and I will get my revenge. Yes, run, devil! Run! Oh, and he's running to ruins. Poor decision, dear sir. Poor decision indeed. Let's continue with the endless amount of fights that we're experiencing right now. I do not like the fact that the pirates attacked Run Devil because this system is really separated from the others. It does not have a lot of industry to make itself some ships to defend from the pirates, and the pirates do have enough ships to actually probably deal a significant amount of damage to me. What kind of weapons are they using? Unfortunately, those are beams which can cut right through my ships like a peanut through butter. Peanut through butter? Peanuts don't cut through butter all that well. At least I don't think they do. Whatever. Anyway, I was successfully able, whatever, to counter the enemy shot second cut, which did not matter at all in the end because we both know that I will be able to take down no pirate ships. Oh, the teddy bear is angry now! Teddy bear. And what's wrong with my voice? Last time I sounded epic and it was also natural. This time I sometimes sound good, but sometimes it feels like I'm just kinda, you know, going into this awkward place and 3 turns, you bastards. Anyway, they're trying to invade Run Devil and Quats at the same time, which will fall inevitably. Which is unfortunately pretty sad, but there is little I can do about it at this point in time. Those blasted pirates, everybody should run, that's what I said. It's not about a single faction running away from me, it's about all factions as they run away in terror. But even then, they know that they are condemned to the deaths of the deaths. Blah. What was that supposed to be? What is wrong with me? Whatever, let us heal my hero so that I can assign him to my most powerful fleet. And which fleet is that, by the way? Let's have a quick look. It is Phadia. It is on its way to ruins. Well, that's good to know. What does it have? a bunch of thermals and loads of magnetics. Well, that's good, because this hero is designed to work well with glass cannons, and that's exactly what this fleet is about. Even though it does have thermals, which are kinda pointless with this hero, but whatever, I guess they are just here to soak up even more damage than previously. Which doesn't make any sense, because I'll still keep using the emergency shelter thingy. Whatever, I don't even care. Let's finish the movement. Only a single turn until ruins are mine. Mars is about to fall to my grasp soon as well. At least I hope that is going to be the case. Tortuga stacking up on industry. I will give it some more time before I continue pumping out ships out from the system. Observer is capable of making at least one ship, which is always at least a single ship, better than nothing, I guess. So let's do this. Actually, I kinda do need the dust, but then again, I do have 500, which is a decent amount, so I might as well use some of the stacked industry to make an electric without any problems. While you do, sir, I think what I'm going to do is retrofit my magnetics. As I said, I no longer care about this BS role-playing, I just want blood. And I don't want it to spill in the vast emptiness of the universe. I want everything to be filled with it. Look, I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I have no idea what is going on, and quite frankly, I don't even care. Now, I want this magnetic to actually not use up a lot of industry, because I want to make a bunch of them on my rendezvous system, and I believe 10 fusion torpedoes plus high energy couplings should be enough to take out a single pirate ship. Those are my hopes, at least. So, with this particular setup, I should be capable of making, like, how many magnetics? Not that many, in fact. I can only make 2 based on the system's industry, but I can also buy out some extras. So I can buy 1, I can buy 2, I can buy 3, and I still have 40 dust that I will in fact gain. That's very nice indeed. How did that happen? I guess I lost, oh yeah, I lost a lot of electrics. That's what it is. Alright, I can lower my tax rate to 30%, and now I neither gain nor lose dust. Or in fact, I could also make sure that it is a little bit higher, but then again, having my dust shadows happy is fairly important, as it allows them to generate more industry, which is fairly important if you catch my drift. Anyway, bunch of magnetics will be ready on rendezvous soon, which is very important. Right now, fleets, as I said many times before, are the only thing keeping me in this game, and I intend to keep it this way for as long as possible. And can I click on Matrix? Apparently I cannot. That's annoying, but oh well. Now, it already has 881 industry, which is not quite enough, to be quite honest. I would like for it to have a little bit more. So I guess I might in fact go for epigenetic crop seeding. Or you know what, I will not. When I gain additional population charge, which will be in the next turn, then I'll turn fully into industry production, and I will turn in this huge desert into a lava planet for even more awesome industry. And then the awesomeness will commence. As simple as that. I keep using the phrase as simple as that. I know, I don't know why, it's just, I guess it's one of my gimmicks. Anyway, finish my turn. This videocast is so far extremely short, and it feels like it isn't. You know what the problem is? Oh yes, sir, it's on mine! That is definitely not a problem, but I think I know what is my problem. My problem is, I need to start making a video when I'm neither extraordinarily happy nor unhappy. I need to be in this kind of mediocre mood. Why? Because I noticed that when I'm in this bad mood, I just make bad videos. That's kind of self-explanatory. Most of the time, not always. Sometimes it works the other way around, and I make awesome videos when I'm in bad mood, but you know how it goes. However, right now I was extremely excited because I was watching Korean shows. I was thinking about the fact that I'm about to be in Korea, which is like a dream to me, as you know, and so on and so forth. And I was so extremely excited and pumped because of this, and I think that this video is actually suffering as a direct result, which is surprising, but maybe somewhat understandable. I don't know. Now, I'm tempted to move those magnetics to capture Lahat, but I'm slightly worried that there might be amoeba ships coming in to contradict. And you know what? I don't care. I'm moving there. I want this system. Matt, you are mine as well. 2 turns, that's okay for me. Good enough for me. Whatever. You are not... Hold on a second. Alright, this is cheating. This ship went through Matrix even though I am blockading it. How? How did it do? Oh wait, that's the Dreadnought. It just didn't make a move. Never mind. I'm stupid. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Alright, Rendezvous, you have a fleet at the ready. Let's see if you can use it. Hey there, pirates! You have certain ships, I have fire magnetics. That's bad, because pirates will survive this fight, and they will still have ships to invade my Rendezvous run. However, at the same time, I will be able to destroy a bunch of the ships, I hope, which is good enough for when I want to weaken their fleet, because if their fleet is weak enough, then maybe they will not even be able to continuously try to capture a Rendezvous. And even if they are still able to capture Rendezvous with the remains of their fleet, it might take them like 20 turns, which will be perfectly fine for me, as I'll get enough industry in that time to make another fleet and save myself. Enemy is short circuit, that's okay, because I don't really believe it has any effect on the missiles at all, unless it has been fixed, which I still do not know if this was the case or not. Anyway, all of my magnetics fall down to the hail of beams. That's to be expected, that was really to be expected, but honestly it doesn't matter, though. It's those red things that matter. And oh, very nice. One besieger and one standard pirate ship stand tall, but everything else is completely destroyed. I don't think the pirates have enough invasion force to actually conquer Rendezvous Run quickly. Apparently they do. Apparently Rendezvous Run has almost no defense against invasion, which is extraordinary and annoying, but I have 4 turns, so in like 3 turns I can make another bigger fleet, and this will be all wonderful. I hope. That's, as I said, my hope. Hope, you know this thing about hope, it's really hopeless. It didn't make a lot of sense now, did it? Whatever, I don't care. Now, Beta fleet, you stay here and guard these ruins because dreadnoughts are about to come in. However, Theta, you go back to Matrix and clear it out of any invading amoebas. You, in the meantime, Delta Fleet, my dear friend, actually you can easily engage and have no big problems at all in clearing this threat. So I did not even need to move my main fleet over here, but what I can do is move this bad boy to Matrix. There we go, I was able to click, which was a challenge in and on itself. And now I can declare war on the single prof USB 7 US missiles, dear sir. Ho ho ho. That was a poor decision, as I'm about to punish you for it. Now, I don't need to drink more juice. My throat is really kinda dry, which is not good when you're making a videocast. Not good at all, trust me on this one. Anyway, last time barrier worked wonders because the enemy is insisting on using a sabotage card. Usually the AI knows better and is trying to be a little bit more imaginative, but I guess in this scenario, I'm sorry, it believes that the EMP is just too good not to use, but doesn't realize that I know it is going to use EMP and that I'll counter it every single time. Now, I actually do not think I will be capable to take down the ship in a long range, but as we learned in the past, boosted barrier is good enough to make my electric ships last long enough to survive a diverse salvo, and then narrow repair systems also boosted will be good enough to keep my electric repaired well enough to actually survive the other salvo as well. As you can see, it repaired a major portion of my hull, and now I'm just awesome, so let me drink some more juice. Speaking of awesome hull repairs and all of that stuff, wow, this looked cool, whatever this was. I think it's a bag, those are supposed to be my engines, whatever. But anyway, speaking of, I just yesterday watched Star Trek Into the Darkness. You know, this late because it was released pretty late in Poland for some reason. I guess they had to do the translation and whatnot, but it still took a while. Whatever, I don't care, I was able to watch it. And I only have a single complaint about this movie, but it is a big complaint, in my honest opinion. It's the fact that, hold on a second, I cannot do multitasking, you know that, and I need to think if I'm able to go into the next stand now. I'm gaining the dust, a bunch of my systems are stocking up on production, which is very good. None of them are actually full though, which is also good. Tortuga, the Greba are maxed out. Tortuga is supposed to, Greba however is not. So I can colonize a molten huge gas helium, molten core rather, which will provide me with a nice amount of extra, science, which would be very good. And in fact I'm gonna do so because I do need the science, as simple as that. And then you can continue with your dust thingy, although right now I do not need the dust. No, I do not. That's good to know. Anyway, what else was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, take a look at ruins. My dear system that has been taken away from me for such a long time. It's good to see you. What kind of improvements do you have? A lot. Wow, those people did a hell of a job for me. Thank you, dear Sass. This is probably my best system right now. Holy, they have no barrack shell? Do you know how difficult it is to get this upgrade? Have a look. Have a look. It's right over here. Right over here. The enemy actually has almost all technologies available. And you know what this means? This means that from here on now, things can only go better for me. If they have the best tech, they cannot improve, but I can. So if I can survive this dark period, I'll be able to absolutely rock my enemies to pieces without without any problems, really. Now, I think I'm gonna leave all of those improvements in here. Even now, I'm still almost not losing dust, although I kinda tempted to scrap uniform shielding and what's it called? Hardened framing, because I don't believe I'll use the system for ship production. It does have tundras which are decent for, you know, industry exploitation, but then again, on their own, they're not good for that. Nah, I don't. I think I'll scrap those two improvements, yeah. Let's save a little bit of dust. Not a lot, but still something. And now I'm in fact gaining dust from ruins, which is nice. Very, very nice indeed. Let it stack up on the industry though, it's important. Anyway, I think I am ready to end the turn, which is exactly what I'm going to do. All of my ships have the tasks assigned and they are ready to, you know, carry them out, which is important. And now I can end the turn and talk about off-topic stuff like Star Trek Into the Darkness. So, the complaint I have about this movie is pretty simple. I wish they had not gone for the same idea again, that there is Enterprise on the one hand and there is another ship on the other hand. Or there is no Enterprise, but whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sick and tired of battles between one ship and one significantly more powerful ship. I'm sick and tired of battles that last for a second and then it's over. It's like one hit kill, haha, what you gonna do? And don't get me wrong, the actor play was really awesome in this movie, way better than in the previous new Star Trek movie. In my honest opinion, the actors did a much better job, and even in the previous one they did a good job. So it was a really nice movie, it had some emotional parts. Its plot, it didn't really have any twists. I mean, I could see every plot twist a mile away, but it didn't matter, it still was quite a kind of decent in terms of story. Let's engage in this battle, but first let's move my fleet to make sure that I'm also blockading with my newer fleet. There we go, now I can manual. And keep talking off topic. Oh, actually I do need to... Alright, missiles, that's good. So, yeah, I almost like this movie a lot. Almost, because this one complaint was huge. I mean, especially, spoiler alert, minor spoiler, but still spoiler alert. Skip to the next few seconds if you don't want to hear it. Especially the idea of a fight between two Federation ships. I don't remember any Star Trek that did this before. I mean, I haven't watched all the episodes in, you know, the series, because there are quite a lot of Star Trek episodes, and the other ones I basically did not watch. Jean-Luc Picard and his crew, I watched almost everything, but not even then I didn't watch everything, so I might be missing, but still the idea of Federation versus Federation, I would love to see this battle between those two ships, except if it was kinda more even, on the even side, not like one hit kill, goodbye, you're dead. No, that was not cool. Think about a cool idea to make an epic battle between a ship and a more powerful ship. Think about Star Trek Nemesis. Remember that movie with Jean-Luc Picard and his crew against, yet again, another Jean-Luc Picard? That was awesome! Enterprise plus two Romulan ships against this powerful Reman ship? Such an amazing space battle, I loved it a lot, I absolutely adored it. A perfect idea for a battle between a ship that is obviously superior to Enterprise, but it was still an even battle regardless. That was what I'm missing in the current sci-fi movies, that was what I was hoping to get in this Star Trek, and there were even less space battles than in the previous new Star Trek. Which really kind of broke my heart, I gotta be honest. So my final verdict for this movie is, I liked it, but nowhere near as much as it deserved. If you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna say it had unused potential, actually it did, I think that's exactly what qualifies as unused potential. Because, honestly, this movie, it felt good, but if it had just a little bit more of a space battle on a slightly more even side, then this would be good, and I would be very happy. Now, why is it in red? No access to this resource? Oh! Right, alright, so he should have lost access to Hydromil, that's kinda bad, and now they're not giving it to me. That's sad, but I guess I understand they're about to die anyway. And now they ask me for antimatter in a return of 6 dust per 10. Now that's not the best trade I can come up with, but then again, I'm so close to being, to have antimatter abundance. Is there antimatter anywhere nearby? There's on the ruins, but I already have that. No, I don't think I'll be able to gain any more antimatter anytime soon. How long does this deal last for? Well, forever, if I don't cancel it. But right now I do need... You know what, I don't think I'm using any weapon modules using antimatter. Let's have a quick look, because the more antimatter you have, the less the modules using antimatter cost. And I believe that those dark energy use antimatter? No? Maybe it was lepton manipulation? No? One of those things did use antimatter. I'm trying to find which one. Quark effect? No, that's siderite. That's not quite an antimatter. SWAT used antimatter? Come on, there was something that used... How did you? No, that's Okilakix. Not quite the same thing. Hexaferum... Nothing. Antimatter? No. No. What used antimatter? Come on. Oh, there we go. Plasma payloads uses antimatter. Well, then again, I guess I will skip the plasma shoot as soon as possible, so it isn't really all that important. Plasma deflection also uses antimatter, but only that, so I do not really need this extra bit of antimatter. I will accept that. I need as much dust as I can get. It's not a lot, but it's something, and I like some things. Anyway, wave function control is mine. Good, I need extra science, although now it is less important than in the past, because I'm pretty sure that my two biggest enemies, which is the Horatio and the Amoeba, are already maxed out in terms of science, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. Colonize a planet on Griba, that's good. Please give me more food, because it's important. And I'll deal with the improvements in a month. However, firstly, dear says, I wanna have more battles. Oh, Propagator, you are so very dead. Let's murder some civilians. As I said, my juice. I do need this juice, I'm sorry. Anyway, I see that I have taken some damage in the past battles, and the enemy is using missiles, so I might indeed lose my electric ship. Now, I cannot really use... Actually, I can use weapon deception. Yes, let's use... No! I clicked too late. It doesn't even matter. The enemy is trying to escape anyway. Please kill the civilians. Kill the civilians, please. You know you wanna kill the civilians. Kill them all. Murder the innocent people. You know you like to. Imagine their kittens. Imagine their kittens. Eat those kittens now. They run away. Those cowardly bastards that didn't let me eat their kittens. How dare they? Oh well. It's, I guess, okay, though they're running away to Ceres, which is annoying. But hey, you know what I can do? I can follow them. I cannot, because I didn't have open borders with the Shredder. Oh, come on. And I do have the anti-matter. I mean, I have it, but I don't have it at the moment. Alright, Shredder, what do you want for open borders? That's a negative. We're keeping the hatches locked and power dry. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm willing to give you wave function control over it. No? Alright, then I'm not gonna give you the... You're gonna accept. I said accept! Accept! Alright, let's see what... Wow, they have a lot of tech. They have a lot of tech. I don't want to give them any more. No, I do not. They have a lot of dust either, so I cannot really... You know, offer them dust, because they will not care about it. Will they not? I mean, when you're rich, you always want to be richer, don't you? Nope, that's a negative. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. I do, but fortunately those series attacking will soon have their own area of influence, and then I should be able to invade them, which will be nice. And... Amigos! I almost did the Khan thing, didn't I? I almost did it. That's kind of sad because I didn't in the end, but I was getting close. I almost did. Anyway, I think I cannot do both of those upgrades. Actually, I can. Actually, I can. That's pretty important because I do want some extra approval, which is nice. Then I will have to buy out some ships on both Ironheart and Rendezvous. However, Contradict, on the other hand, can do a bunch of things. So, what do I want you, dear sir, to do? You... hold on a second, it's maxed out, I didn't even notice that. Alright, colonize this lava, it does have pulso, you will have to get over it, I'm sorry. Then I'm gonna go for endothermic structures as well. And extra food, yeah, I do have a moon over here, so I can use that indeed. And that's about it. Then, well, then again, I guess I could, I might also go for public-private partnerships, and that should use all the industry I currently have quite nicely. Anyway, Tortuga, dear sir, can you do something? Oh, yes, you can. I do need the optics research lab. How much dust am I losing? Not a lot, so that's definitely acceptable. I'm not even exploiting this desert. I'm so bad. And in fact, I can get rid of meteor stacks and do the moon survey. Oh, wow. How could I miss that? It's pretty bad. And I don't know... well, actually I'm making a lot of industry, never mind, I will have way more than enough to buy out all of those things. And what else can I get? Corrosive soil with small desert, all long season medium arctic. Desert gives me more dust if exploited, but on its own it doesn't give me a lot. And it has corrosive soil, which also takes dust away. And same goes with long season, so it doesn't really matter which one I go for. But small desert also has a moon. Well, then Arctic also has a moon. Let's go for Arctic, I think. Just because I believe that long season is not as devastating as corrosive soil can be. So yeah, I think it's the order of operations for me right now. Gearbody said you also need some more science because it's fairly important. You just say you can barely do anything with this science. I mean, you would get +5 science from the system at a cost of 5 dust per improvement. So I would basically be converting 5 dust into 5 science. Not the best trade. I'm gonna say no to that, I'm afraid. Matrix, on the other hand, definitely I wanted to have this, and I will have it have this. I will have this, whatever. And actually, I have enough industry because, as I promised, in the next 10 I will in fact be maxed out in terms of population. Alright, let's wait for one more 10 and then let us terraform everything. It's going to be epic, it's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait for this to happen. But in the meantime, oh, I almost forgot. Hi there, Amoebas! Do you remember this hero? Oh, you do not, because you have never seen him! Oh, that's so sad! Allow me to introduce Mr. Death! He has come here to take your lives, and he's very good at doing so, I'm afraid. You will not enjoy this meeting, but also, I'm sorry, but I need to insist on you staying here and taking a punch to your miserable face. It wasn't looking that good to begin with anyway, so you're not going to lose a lot with you now. Camouflage, oh, you are so brave, but I'm afraid that no matter what kind of tricks you use against me, they are not going to be good enough. My emergency shelter will shield me from any amount of damage, and my missiles will blow out the stars. Not just the sun, but the stars. It is way more than you can say about yourself. And just in case, let's go for emergency shelter again, because I suspect that I will lose even more ships in the next phase. Because I was only able to destroy one ship? You cowardly bastards, how can you survive for this? Look, if I lose my hero again, I will be mad. I thought this is my most powerful fleet. Maybe it isn't, but I don't think I'll lose my hero. I do have those thermal ships, and it is fairly difficult to take those guys out now, is it? How does it feel to fight something that cannot die, Amoebas, huh? Oh, you don't know because you actually can die, and you are doing so very well, I might say. My congratulations on dying! Do I sound slightly salty? No, I do not, because I'm not salty. I'm awesome. No, I'm not awesome. I feel awesome though, so I guess it's almost like being awesome. Almost, not quite though. Obviously not able to destroy all the enemy ships, but I did destroy most of them. Almost took down the defender, but I did not quite was able to do this. Doesn't even matter. But anyway, this video is quite lengthy already, and it's going to be difficult for me to upload it, and I do need to upload as many videos as I can, because, you know, I am going to Korea. I do need to upload a lot of videos, and it does take a while for them to be uploaded. So, I cannot do one hardy constitution. I'm taking away a valuable skill point, but this hero dies a lot, as I noticed, so I do need the hardy constitution. What else do I need? I really want Gravity Well, I really do want Barrack Adventures as well, and I cannot get Illusion by the card because I'm not an adventurer. So let us indeed take the gravity well, cause hey, why not? Cause I'm awesome, yeah. Actually, let's see, can I get, where is it? The beam thingy, increase power in beam weapons? There was a skill like that, but maybe it was only for the adventurers. I need to find it. No, I think it was only allowed to be chosen by the adventurers. That's okay. That's completely fine with me. Let us accept this particular set of skills. And I could have yet another battle with those electrics and finish this guy off. But this will have to wait for the next video, because at the moment I need to end. It was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my videocast, then please, by all means, like it, maybe even subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Also, I encourage you to leave a comment in the section below this video, because they help me out a great deal and I love reading them. Thank you for watching, and me and my friend Honeyface will see you online. Also, greetings from Korea. I'm so happy to be here, even though I'm not, but at the time you're watching this video, I am. So, greetings from Korea, and see you online.